Welcome to the Blackskins podcast. Hello, family. Today is Royalty Tuesday. Royalty. Kingsmanship. Queens. Queens, meaning the top tier of femininity, strength, and wisdom. Those that bring forth rule, giving you not just a sense of authority, but true power and sovereignty. Creating a legacy of whatever they brought forth. Was it a legacy of integrity and respect? Was it a legacy of scandal and confrontation? Or was it a legacy of product development and service offerings, support to the people within the kingdom, giving your rule with sovereignty so that you could go about helping the entire kingdom, not just yourself and your own personal wealth, but totally understanding how you could be an instrument of building a kingdom, creating an empire, getting down for your crown, knowing that you could be a provider for all those around you now and forevermore. You're a pro, and you know that your symbol means something. Soon as people see your sign, it commands respect. Soon as they see your product, they know that your product got a purpose. You know, we say ash away. Well, we got ash on right now today. And how we going to get it away? Just spray it a little on. Put it on, you know. It's a lotion. And we put that motion. We get our hands going side to side and getting within them cracks. Because we don't want the shine is just too much. It's too much. We're going to have to let you touch it soon. That's going to be the royalty when you can see our royal seal on it for real. Being able to build. Not just from today, but from yesterday and tomorrow to come. You see me shining, and I know you say to yourself, I want some. I want to glow like that. Why my skin don't look as good as that bald head man? Because you don't have a jar in your hand. And you could have one. Just send some bread in. We'll make sure that we have it sped to you immediately. Right behind where the camera is right now, and that's going to be our local post office. Immediate mailings going out all across the nation. You have no wait except however long it take for priority mail to get to you. Might not be priority all the time, but it'll be a priority for you to buy in. So we can begin to show what our legacy is about. Our legacy is about wanting the best for you, hoping you're blessed. This everybody do better ideology that I'm presenting to the world. Everybody do better. I like that whole concept. I would love to just do better myself. I would love to see just you do better. But wouldn't it be so cool if everybody could do better? Not just the people I like, the people that I like, the people that like me, the people that don't like me, the people that's likely to not have anybody support them, because they're those. And I want you to know that for the least one of mine, I hope you have peace. Your legacy can be something, but a kingdom with no love is on the decline. A kingdom with no love got a king that's sitting on the throne only thinking about warfare, only thinking about how he could go out and take the other king's share. and demote the queen. That's what I seen in this world. If you want your legacy intact, you better stay loving. You better stay understanding. I don't care how old you get. Don't become a grumpy old man. I don't want to be a grumpy old man. That's not something that I want to be part of my legacy. I want people to say, that guy was very reasonable. He had a lot of love in his heart. He was a peacemaker. He made everybody feel joy. And he was enlightened. I am enlightened to launch multiple billion-dollar platforms that help everybody do better. I will give weekly messages of healing and positive media broadcasting that promotes critical thinking through reflections, recordings, and resolutions. I ask not for divine providence or more riches, but more wisdom which to accept to use wisely the riches I received at birth in the form to control and direct my mind to whatever ends YAHReal wills. And when I sit here, I don't just talk to you here. This is actually my work desk. This is where I keep my book with my notes. It say notes on it. I'm not lying to you. It say notes. And I do my best. The only way to stay blessed is you got to stay with what the words say. And in Habakkuk, it said, what did it say? I don't know, lost my thought for a second. Oh, write the vision. Write the vision. That's why I got a pen in here. I got a pen because a pen is what helped me when I got to at least keep a couple of pens around. Got one in my pocket, But pens is here, so I can write something. And yes, I got computers. I got computers all around. This 1, 2, 3 computer screens, right? 4, excuse me. The apple hiding behind the lamp. And there's a lot of computers here. One computer for the music recording, one for the video editing, one is the old one I used to use, and then the Apple got so much stored on it, it can't go away, But I still write every day. If I'm not writing, I'm reading what I wrote, and I'm looking at the vision written plain into the table that I might have to run from it, But you got to start with a schedule. Sunday through Saturday. Because Saturday is the first day. Saturday is the Sabbath. So Sunday is the one day. So on the first day of the week, I like to think about my family and family time. I'm planning on how I'm going to get mine during the week. But I got to make sure that me and my family is at our peak of love. Love is in the kingdom. I love my wife. I love my life. I love my children. And when my children act up, I still love them. But I love them enough to discipline them. And I love them enough that I'm not sparing a rod. I will put a foot in a butt. That's how we get it. So they don't become corrupt. And then I can't grow them up. I got things I want them to have. I can't show you that. These is notes. These are proprietary notes. If you're going to become kingly, you better have your notes. You better know what you're doing. Know what you're pursuing. Do your due diligence. I am loving the fact that Blessed Arrested has been going. And whether you knowing the truth or not, I can show you the proof. Well, you keep watching, the proof will be in the pudding. But this is all of the different albums that's still left to play. So I can say with exact definition, because I know what'll get me to 365. I got songs for a whole year, and I'm going to make sure that you hear clear what the Creator told me to do. He told me to release these songs to you because I had already released them in my life. I understand that songs is rituals and spells. That's what it is. Anybody telling you anything different don't know or lying to you. I'm telling you the truth. I wrote these songs so I could manifest blessings in my life. And I have. These songs over 20 years old, way over 20 years old. Some of them, and some of them was just done last year. But over the years of doing it, I know why I did it. I know how I did it. I know the Creator gave me the strength to do it. He told me to pursue it. I didn't never get nobody to give me a check to make music. I ain't never have to sell my soul so I could get hold of a microphone. I ain't never have to go through any of that blasphemy that's in the industry that so many putting themselves in the way of. And I can tell you some of the same characters that people speaking the most negative about today, I seen them over 25 years ago and thought that they might have something positive to say. And I'm so grateful. I mean, my greatest gratitude is that they didn't know that I was that dude. And they left me alone. They're like, man, get away from me. Thank you. I promise every last one of y'all that I seen, I wish I could give you a check right now. Respect right now. Because I've been able to continue on, pressing on, without their support. And their support is coming from a power source other than the Most High. So I didn't want to be with no guy that won't praise in the Creator. So the legacy that we shall be able to bring over the years. Now, I don't have to just be with a few peers. I am with the royal family. I got a junior. I got a son, Jace. I have another daughter. I had a daughter, Janora. And my family can live the dynasty of the services, products, and support that we can bring to the people. My wife has service offerings that bring forth greater results. And the children shall be able to continue on giving forth those greater results. This is a family, not just business. This is personal business because I look at it like how David did. David, yes, as a child, he flung that rock, popped Goliath right up on his head. But that wasn't enough for him to get the throne alone. He had to go out in solitude and warfare and show he was that dude. 20-year hiatus before he got to the throne. And when he got to the throne, his throne was established with righteousness because the Creator established the throne. That's why it's the Star of David. He the one that had to give that first initial kingdom bill. Then it went to his son, Shalom, also known as Solomon. And he had a different take on it. You got to understand, he grew up in the palace. He was once the prince before he was King Solomon. It's a big difference between a king that was once a prince and a king that establishes the throne and had never grown up in the royal court, never been a prince. He just had his prince and his hands on the command that the Creator gave him. So, if you got real truth and you got a means for creating a legacy with morality, you better save every piece of knowledge you get so you can't forget what made your throne established. Because when the prince take over the throne, he ain't have to slay Goliath. He got wisdom, he got understanding, he got riches, he got rubies. But he ain't got the mental movies of the things that you have to go through when you ain't all the way blessed, when you're waiting on a blessing, when you got to go through stressing, when things ain't that good in the kingdom. Can you still keep that love in the family together? I know a lot of kings that talk that good talk, want to be kings, but then when things ain't going great, they ain't there with they mate, making sure that the family's straight. That's when they ready to go on and say, oh, we done enough and things getting tough. You go over there and I'm going to sit over here and we just going to be in a depression. No. The impression that the Creator want to see is how we deal with it when things ain't right. How we deal with it. Do you stand like a man or do you take flight? And that's the real royalty Tuesday. That's the real royalty that you need for every day. That you don't run away when times get hard. I done seen some people, they tell me all this stuff. They want to speak good, but they act like I forgot. Or I ain't see them go on off when things got hard. Yes, I saw you go off when things got hard. I saw you weren't there. Now, you want to share some of that perspective? I doubt it. Because you want to forget about it. You don't even want me to mention it. But I remember it. I have reflections. Now, I ain't going to judge you. The Creator already do a great job with that. But I have to have discernment. And I'm going to learn. I'm going to watch. And when it's my turn, I'm going to plant my feet. And I ain't happy about having to plant my feet. You think I want to just sit around and look at things, not be where the kingdom's supposed to be? We can't even eat at the royal table. We can't go out and enjoy ourselves with the fine chariots. We can't go out and enjoy the jolly times. I was never the prince, so I ain't have those folly times. 21 years old. Last time I can remember being in a club. It's been I'm 44 now, so I got 20 years of not doing those things that make you lesser than. You can't be a king in the making and still be running around hoeing. I said it. You're hoeing. And if you ain't, you want to. And just that desire, not being recognizing to yourself that is what got your kingsmanship on the shelf. Because you can't control yourself. Yeah. Don't think I ain't going to hold my own self accountable. In my mind, I too think foolishness like you. But I am thankful that my mind and my soul connected. So my mind might say the most foolish thing, but my heart redirected. Because my heart is on making sure that our royalty reigns. Not just for me, but so my next generation, my princes, my princess can see gains. They going to remain the royal family. How you remain the royal family? You got to keep your integrity. And if I don't respect myself, if I don't control myself, how in the world can we hold the wealth? How can we hold the spiritual balance of royalty? Royalty ain't just given out, distributed to everybody who requests it. No, the Most High gotta bless it. And when you get it, don't stress letting somebody else tell you what's best. I ain't. I listen. I hear. I got an ear or two and one mouth that I speak to you. But just so you know, when I talk, I'm talking what I prayed the Creator would speak through me. I don't even know what I'm going to say to you. I ain't preparing. I'm preparing to stay righteous. I'm preparing to be in the image that the Creator wants me to be. I'm loving in my kingdom. I love my entire family. I got agape love for those that's just alive, because I believe and know that if the Creator love you, why shouldn't I? Just that simple. And I don't want to judge you, because how a man judge, he shall be judged. And if I have to judge you because you're in my circumference and dealing with the policy and regulations of the kingdom that the Creator gave me authority of, I'm going to judge you fairly. And the first thing in my mind for all of us to incline is, I want to see everybody do better. I hope you're doing better. I hope you're blessed. I hope whatever test came your way, you was able to pass. Because you don't want to be last when you're supposed to be first. You don't want to be sitting in the desert when the Creator already gave you everything you need to quench your thirst. The family, the love that you keep for your family, the respect and integrity that is associated with your name should never be turned into a shame. Nobody should ever be depicted as the blame for your problem. We got to be accountable. Things ain't always going to be good. It's not always going to be delightful times in the kingdom. And you going to have to learn how to reign when it's pain and when it's gain. You got to restrain from thinking you can ever quit. Because somebody with your DNA always got to sit in the chair. If the Creator puts you there, that's all I want to share. Have a blessed Royal Tuesday. Hallelujah.